I was looking in Facebook on the Orthodontic Mastery group, and I look at this interesting posting by my good friend Dr. Chamberlain. So I'm going to try to explain what he's doing and the rationale for what he's doing. You can see the right side, left side, and occlusal. I'm going to concentrate on the right side only today, but the left side is the same, and the occlusal is different. It has different mechanics. Let's go on the left side and right side. So I traced this little spring, and right now it's called deactivated. So the spring has been inserted into the horizontal slot of the speed bracket. So there is a slot right here. So there is a horizontal slot in these little brackets, and you can insert a 0x16 nickel titanium spring. You could do the same if you had a vertical slot in a different type of bracket. You could do the same by using the vertical slot. So now the distance of activation is about 10 millimeters. I kind of guessed it. When you push on the spring, you will have to push with the force F, and the spring will be inserted and give you this force has been inserted to this force F. The deactivation force now becomes this system where you have a force F right here towards moving up. Then this force being away from the center of resistance of this tooth, which is right here, will give you a moment F times D, which is right here. And you will find also a force here. I'll show you why it's there in a minute. Then you have a force that is pushing up. There is a push down force, and there is a moment that is actually now counterclockwise. It's turning against the clock. So let's remove my little drawing and see why we do this. It's because in statics, the sum of the forces is 0. So if you have a force F that goes up, you must have a force F that goes down. But they all have to be placed at in a specific position, because the sum of the moments are 0. So now you have created this moment here, which is F times D in this direction, which is counterclockwise. Now the two forces, which is F this way and F this way, at 10 millimeters, will give you a moment, creating a couple that gives you a moment of the same moment as this one, but this time it is in a clockwise direction. So that's why you have this system of one force here, one force there that gives you, or a couple that transfers into a moment at this direction, and you have the activation from the spring that gives you this moment. What you do have is an equilibrium. This is what happened in life, is when you place unlike what people think sometimes, they say, well, if I place a bracket here, a speed bracket, maybe, a little spring, and what we do, the belief is if I put an uprighting spring, like Dr. Chamberlain has done, I will create a moment that is actually doing this to the crown, and the center of rotation of the tooth becomes the center of the bracket. This is wrong. What will happen is the moment will be actually rotating the tooth at the center of resistance, which is right here, and the moment is there. So now what you have, the apex is going this way, but the crown is going this way, which this is what you probably want, and this is probably what you don't want.